Welcome friends, welcome back to Cocktails After Dark. In another video in the Cocktails After Dark series, I've been playing around with the Negroni. A Negroni is a cocktail that I like. It's a cocktail that I hate in equal measure. And it's mostly because no matter where I go, I never have one the same way twice. So in the other videos, I'm trying to figure out what it is that I like or dislike about the Negroni. And while I'm playing around with them, I thought, I've been looking for recipes that I can use mezcal in. So I picked out 2 mezcals from our last trip to Mexico, and I'm going to give them a go. We're going to see how they react, and if they react, and if it's even worth bothering with these 2 in a Negroni. So there we go. So I've got the Campari and the vermouth in, and of course the vermouth will completely change the flavor profile. It is a variable that is huge in this cocktail. So the first one, let's try the Montelobos. It is an Espadin from Oaxaca. And so we're going to put in an ounce of that. Now, of course, Negroni is equal parts, and it's usually gin. So we'll see how that works. The second mezcal is this Ojo. So 1 ounce of that. And we'll give them a stir. And usually when I get one of these, it's with either an orange twist or a slice of orange. So I'm just going to do a little bit of an orange twist with the zest. Same for each, and see what happens. Okay, let's give these a try. So, Montelobos, Ojo. Let's see what happens. Okay, smoky, orange, as expected. Smoky and orange, as expected. Whoa. Okay, right up front, the bitter, of course, the bitter from the Campari. And then you get a little bit of sweetness coming in from the vermouth, and then you get the smoke from the mezcal. There's quite a progression of flavors, and they all sort of happen in that order, or at least they did for me. So let's try the Montelobos. Same kind of flavor progression. Less smoke, of course, less smoke. And just on the nose, these two are completely different. This one is more smoke with a little bit of diesel. This one is much more subtle. So I think if I was going to drink this, I would drink the one with the Montelobos. A little less smoke in the flavor, a little less mezcal forward, a little bit more bitter. But both of them, I think this is a very viable alternative to putting gin in if you don't like gin. And it would also be very interesting to see if you made this up in bulk in a batch, 10 or 12 cocktails at once, put it into a jug, put the jug in the fridge, and left it for 2 or 3 days to see how the flavors would mellow. That's something that I'm doing with the classic Negroni in the other video. So I'm hoping you're going to watch that one too, because I'm kind of interested to see how that softening phase changes the drink. But on the whole, I would say mezcal works really well in a Negroni. Although I don't know what it's called. Do you know what it's called? What do you call a mezcal Negroni? You could put tequila in here, and that would work just as well probably also. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon.